The history of the fortune cookie is a fascinating and contested one, with its origins not in China as many believe, but in the United States, with a strong connection to Japanese culture. So, what is the fortune cookie? The fortune cookie is a crisp, sugar cookie with a folded shape that encases a small paper slip containing a fortune, a proverb, a vague prophecy, or a set of lucky numbers. It is almost exclusively served as a dessert in Chinese restaurants, primarily in the United States and other Western countries. It is not a traditional Chinese food and is largely unknown in China. And where did it originate from? The most widely accepted theory is that the modern fortune cookie originated in California in the early 20th century. However, its roots can be traced back to a similar cookie in Japan. The Japanese roots are from a cookie called Tsujura Senbai, or fortune crackers, which have been made in Japan for centuries, particularly in Kyoto. These cookies were similar in shape and had a fortune tucked into the fold, though they were often larger, darker, and more savory, made with ingredients like miso and sesame, unlike the sweet, vanilla-flavored cookies we know today. Japanese immigrants brought the concept of these fortune-bearing cookies to the United States. The cookies were first served in Japanese restaurants and tea gardens in California. The exact time is a bit murky, but it's generally placed in the late 19th or early 20th century around the 1890s to the 1910s. The invention of the fortune cookie in the U.S. is the subject of a long-standing debate with multiple claimants. Makoto Hagawara, San Francisco. Many historians credit Makoto Hagawara, a Japanese immigrant and caretaker of the Japanese Tea Garden in San Francisco's Golden Gate Park. He is said to have served the cookies to visitors around 1914. A local San Francisco bakery, Benkyedo, supplied the cookies. In a mock trial held by the San Francisco Court of Historical Review in 1983, a federal judge ruled in favor of San Francisco's claim, though the ruling was not legally binding. David Young, Los Angeles. A competing claim comes from David Young, a Chinese immigrant and founder of the Hong Kong Noodle Company in Los Angeles. He claimed to have invented the cookie in 1918 to give out as a free snack with inspirational Bible verses to the poor and unemployed people he saw on the streets. Seiichi Kido, Los Angeles. Another claim is from Seiichi Kido, the founder of the Los Angeles confectionery shop Fujetsu Do. He also claims to have invented the cookie and sold it to Chinese restaurants in the area. For decades, the fortune cookie was a Japanese-American delicacy. The significant cultural shift to its association with Chinese restaurants happened during World War II. The internment of over 100,000 Japanese Americans in concentration camps effectively shut down many Japanese American businesses, including the bakeries that produced fortune cookies. This created a vacuum in the market that Chinese American entrepreneurs stepped in to fill. They began producing the cookies and serving them in their restaurants. After the war, returning American soldiers who had encountered fortune cookies on the West Coast asked for them at their local Chinese restaurants across the country. The mass production of fortune cookies was later revolutionized in the 1960s with the invention of an automatic machine by Edward Louis, which further solidified their widespread popularity and their new identity as a staple of Chinese American cuisine. And that's the mystery of the fortune cookie.